He takes something ordinary and make it extraordinary.
He's going to really show the world a lot of great new ways to present themselves.
Everywhere you went, when you saw Ipegi Yaki, you knew Ipegi Tenisle.
Kamalam Dennis Malesela Chuene, 30 and I own Vernac. It's a clothing and bag range, which actually started off with bags. I'm Betty. I'm originally from Limpopo, grew up at Chuene, and then we moved to Lubahomu. From Lubahomu, we moved to Protea Clan. My dad was quite strict. Baglala, we don't go to bed without dishes being washed.
Dennis ahola neli mshimano right on my chorar amabutse. Ukulekela kamshimano mulomo.
I didn't even know of the word curfew, until he said, ngalesikhathi kumele ubuye endlini. I-curfew yakho ingo-5, i-curfew yakho ingo-6.
I
have no idea where and what I would be doing if fashion never came into my life. When I took my dad's shirt, nobody taught me how to sew it. I hand sewed the pocket on, I hand sewed the seam on the side, I made it smaller to fit me. When he didn't support me, I was hurt, It killed my spirit a little bit.
Then again, I've got no choice. I'm just accept this is how he's going to live.
Ngahlanganisa imali ithama lankaya iyanka 150 sathenga umshini domestic encane.
Thoma wila rukela ngwana monge dress.
Bekafuna irole metric dance. The fabric that I had chosen then wasn't that great.
But that dress was just coming to pieces.
And my dad had to pay that money back.
We like to tell I go school of Johannesburg college. I registered for fashion design. He said, "The Kimaya go lots on a scholar," and then I paid for his fees.
Dennis in downtown Josie. One time I figured he was wearing these beautiful pants I love.
Then he teaches me how to use a machine.
And then I started wearing skirts. I love skirts. And he was like, let's make skirts with the thing. So he and I started making skirts and wearing skirts.
We came up with the label Freak Therapy. Again.
He couldn't go home because he was too funky. Every time we had to go out, right? He had to remove like all of this. When he leaves the house, he puts on the other stuff and he puts on these things. So half the time he was spending time at my house.
Ubasa concentrate mo to job thata ba ga mo. Mostly when I'm told ba na lo go raroka boshigo fitla ka bo 1 and 2 o'clock in the morning.
Even when I suspected I was gonna fail Esquela, I didn't tell him. When I sailed a few times, I moved out of the house.
And then I got a scholarship
That's why I was picked up by David Lale. David gave me, I've got the potential. And he gave me the job on the spot. While working for him, I was also doing bags.
The entrepreneurial spirit. The choice of material I berekisha. Ibese material obotlwaelegileng.
Bekathenga amashangani bag. Ayichache and then ayifaka ama leather, ayivale ayenzeni.
And then I came up with the name Vernac.
When Dennis told me about the whole Mashangan Peg setup, because the thing is, he took that I own it.
I moved at Josie 5 years ago. I just literally packed up and left. I took train. Mangland and Sana Falcon selling 15 rand. Sister Wanglanda, a train station to give me. We happy. So what do you mean happy? Now. And then eventually I found a job. I think it was May.
Dennis was the most stylish guy working at our company. I always wanted to wear his clothes.
I met Dennis at our previous workplace. We both used to work at the same company. The work that he didn't like so much.
The only thing I would look forward to, which I enjoyed, was the lunch break.
He used to have a very bad time after lunch with staying awake. I'd caught him at his desk, asleep, with his eyes closed.
Imagine that, you know? I just happened to be not that person that loved working in a call center.
The time where he thought he had quit fashion, machine. You come home, you have a sewing machine, you cut and you sew. Clearly you haven't given up.
The more I made my stuff, the more I wore the stuff, the more I carried my products to work, the more everybody felt like, what the hell? Why are you still here?
Of course, everybody has to pay his bills, but I believed, and I still believe, that with what he does and his talent, he can still pay the bills and still enjoy his work.
Looking back, the decision I've made to leave my job, yeah, I'm more than happy that I've left it. You'll never become wealthy from earning a salary. That's a poor man's dream. Okay, so Cape Town CBD, heading to Harry's shop. There's the first guy that supported me and stocked up my stuff, so we're gonna go see him now. Hey, Harry.
Hey, Dennis. How's it?
Vernac.
The first time engaqala ukumbona wayephethe leso sikhwama and ngayithanda ke and ngathi ngiyasifuna kungcono angiphathele zona ngizithengisela lapha esitolo.
When I was growing up, I was telling my best friend the other day, ukuthi benginokuthunga ngithathe ikhwama and then put them up ku-wardrobe and say one day my stuff is going to be up in the shop looking like that, and this is exactly what I've managed to do. This is my pride and joy. Like I get goosebumps whenever I see this.
May share the first day, response my customer was exactly the same response enganginayo. I think into ebayenza bajabule kakhulu i-detail lakhona plus nendlela ayisebenzisa i-material yakhe.
Then I grew the idea. I started cutting more, I started producing more. So we figured out, so we square, and then I cut it up. My measurements, man. The thing ruler, and it needs to be squared up, ilingano on both sides. Shy curve. Mas para the material, you need to be certain that my measurements are alright, and ilingano on both sides. So to do that, fold it. Every end must meet. Meles hlangan. Okay, it's in the pocket, it's in the front body, and then the back body. Okay, so next step, ile material. This gives it form, makes it safe for a device wako. Angamosheki. Umafake i-laptop, i-tablet, i-phone phakathi, Ayizochazuka ngizothatha wonke lama panels engiwakhathile ngibeke phezulu ngikhathe ke. Okay, so manje, I'm gonna pair them together. That's the outside, and then that's the inside. While we kugile, it gives it the support. Okay, inigi body, it's gonna be flimsy, you know. Okay, next step, zip concealer. The presser is lento le. It takes about 3 hours.
The density of Amashan and Peg wasn't strong enough. And then it got to a point where he made them stronger. Afagin duang, apagati, afagama lining, akalwa fuser.
The hardest part about this bag is the fabric, because it stretch, it pull. I like using a fabric that's familiar with black people. For me, Amashan bag and it too, because I sell it. I tell you, afake ituku and on top of her head, bambe in, a China bag ganj, umama. You know what I mean? My same tortilla inside. We're gonna see what it looks like.
This is something elore itumileke kungwanake kuidira.
They were featured in True Love, they were featured in endless magazines to a point where there's been other designers that have then used the fabric. So that meant I started changing it, printing it, trying to make it into shoes, trying to make it into other items. It just simply didn't work. You can't use a plastic and make it into a garment. It doesn't work. As an art feature, yes, not as a clothing. Nobody wants to wear plastic.
I'll develop a more change from my plastic material. I develop material or in a cloth form.
He was integral in the creation of the fabric. Yeah, okay. So now it is trademark. So he can use it for bags. He trims it. So basically, it's his trademark, the fabric.
You can now wear it in different aspects. You know, you can wear it as a Wolf of Winter jacket. You can wear it as a jersey. You know, this is wool. So I need you to interpret this into graphics, digitize it, and then from there we're able to print it. So I want to make shirts and other things with it.
I would actually make sure that I have all of my measurements placed properly by using what they call in graphics ruler lines. I'm saying. We place the first block, and then from that block we just repeat that block into the pattern that we want. Once I have all those lines placed, I start creating my vertical lines now, which are the thick lines over here. There you go, you have your pattern complete. Pop.
So all I need you to do is to email it to me, and then I'll forward to them, because then they will print it for me. I just need to get them, pick up the fabric. Graphics are done. I'm at the printers to collect. From here, we're gonna go back to the studio, cut up the sample, make the shirt, final product, magic outcome, put it out in the market. Creating stuff has to be holistic. Gone are the days where you just stick to one thing. And if you're creative, the world is yours to play around.
There's always an element of things that he attached to his work. He takes something ordinary and make it extraordinary.
Good memories. Good memories.
Vernac is no longer just a kwama pela. I've now introduced denim.
Think of any top fashion brand. A pusher a denim right now. Dennis can definitely compete with them.
Like it tends to tear in the middle. That's because the pants are overlocked. A well-quality denim pair of pants must have a run and fell seam.
The attention he pays to detail is attention that most people are by nagi. You must check the stitching, the number of stitches, the thread that is used to top stitch is just on a different level.
He's able to do a complete outfit out of a piece of fabric.
This is how the pants look when they're done. It's actually salvage denim. That's salvage. No overlocking, just well finished off.
The outfit that he creates gives somebody a certain feeling about himself.
I'll always stick to detail. Dennis is detail. Vernac is detail.
The quality of all of this clothing used to make 10 years ago, and compared to now, is on another level. But I guess all of us, we grow. If you're not growing, you must just quit and go to a call center.
I also have a customer from Germany. To get that market, it was a transitional move that I made to Cape Town. There's a wealth of tourists here, there's a wealth of money, and hey, there's different kinds of currencies at Cape Town.
I'm very proud of the fact that already the apartheid all over. This is the person I brought into this world. But one of these other pants, too tight, they become very popular. But I can tell you for a fact, or I know, he was the first person to design those trousers.
With that comes with pressure, obviously, you know. And with any pressure, of course, you're only as good as your last work is.
Passion anayo Dennis uyambona nje everywhere ever since I've met him. Angaze ngibone egqoke enye impahla ngaphandle kwempahla ayenzayo.
I want my work espansami sizichaze ngokwaso, you know. Mawuphuma I want you to be happy. And if somebody sees you wearing my stuff, azothi Vernac, you have to be meticulous in stuff sakho. So I am that pedantic in stuff sakho. Konempinchame, Umaloti, another great support. She's loved my work. Dala supply store sakhe la Cape Town. So manje smoothly from Long Street, usisa Jozi. I'm gonna be launching my stuff Dagoe and I. Hopefully the reception is gonna go great. People are gonna love the stuff. Away. Okay, Dante.
What's up?
Sure. Hey, sure. The beautiful thing about this, the shop and the relationship and the stuff that I'm selling here is that not only does Maloti actually understand where I come from, she understands the work itself. That Kaspana, we work odd hours of the night. So, and this hustle that we're doing now, she's also familiar with.
I just need to get the stock take done. I want to know what are you bringing.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, that's my concern.
Platforms, like media nyana, who's coming?
RGB, Selima Tuzi, The Entertainment, the Star, The Citizen.
Okay, cool. So we got a good coverage, right?
Yeah, we're going to be covered.
Yeah.
Vernac started off from a plastic Mashangan bag, and now it grew into something bigger. Clothing, denim is out, bags are out, furniture will be out, shoes will be out. The first installment of Vernac is at Strato in Johannesburg between Grace and Fox. Pop by, cop something, support South African protein-made products, which are great, quality is exceptional. The people that make it, as myself, exceptional. This is the end result. You work hard, you stay at what you believe, passionate, and you will get what you want, right?
I'm excited actually to see what Dennis comes up with next. He's got a lot of great ideas. If he focuses on getting one of them out at a time, he's going to really show the world a lot of great new ways to present themselves.
Dennis's work ethic has improved immensely. The stuff he's doing now, dude, he's killing it. The quality is proper. He's always on time. He delivers.
Sometimes I go 2 days, consecutive days without sleeping. Moba, I've got clients that I need to deliver, and I love what I do.
Uyajabula kakhulu ngomsebenzi wakhe and he's very proud of it. Into engimfisela yona ngifisela ukuthi abe ne factory akhona ukuthi produce izinto and izinto zakhe zikwazi zidume zithengiswe kuwo wonke amazwe nje.
This is not enough. You open one store. Now I need you to open another store in Cape Town, in Durban, in France, in England, in Germany, in New York. Then come back to me and ask me, and I will still say, you have not done enough.
All these are landmarks from all over the world. All of them are surrounding Vernac, and Vernac is going to be all over the world. So the sense here is that Vernac, the material Mashangan bag, is the sun that gives life to all these places around the world, and that's where we're going to take this.
It takes umthwelo ro stubborn, o tswela pele go pursue something or was rata, regardless of what the next person does. So our responsibility as families or parents, you know, what fellow our support.
If you want to be poor or broke, take an advice from somebody who's poor or broke. If you want to be successful and rich, take an advice from somebody who is successful and rich. It's within everybody to do what they love. Find your purpose, live it every day. Do all the right things. Invest in yourself now so in future you can live off well.